With the holiday season in a few weeks, WIFR and the Rockford IceHogs partner to host a two-day toy drive this weekend, ensuring everyone has at least one gift to open. People were encouraged to bring a new unwrapped toy to the pair of IceHogs games this weekend. Community Relations Manager Dave Costello says IceHogs faithful showed up for these initiatives as much as they support their team. He says they filled up 3 large bins with toys Friday night. We will also be at Blaine's Farm and Fleet on East Riverside on December 4th for our Toys for the Holidays drive.
Our fans really respond to these types of things. We've noticed over the years they're always very generous when it comes to these types of partnerships in our community, and yeah, they did a great job donating last night. We're hoping with an even bigger crowd tonight that we'll get some more great donations.